Good evening. I'm Kathy Neeson. I'm a prevention specialist at Keystone, and I'm briefly going to talk to you guys about alcohol. Like Jane said, we do have a display of alcohol products that we like to present to our parents. So if you are a parent and you're interested in seeing more of the products after the meeting, you can come to the table at the front and I can answer any questions that you may have regarding any of the products. Alcohol is the #1 drug of choice among our youth. I know we're talking about K2, but alcohol is a problem. Underage drinking is a huge problem that not only our county, our town, Clover, is seeing, it's just nationwide. There's many products out there, tons of products. Next slide. Okay, why we worry about underage drinking. We know that if you start drinking, a youth starts drinking under the age of 15, they are 4 times more likely to become alcohol dependent. And that is if you introduce your body into your brain while your brain is still developing, then you can become dependent. And our brains normally are not developed until you're about 25. So in your mid-20s, your brain is completely developed. And that's why if you start drinking after 21, you're not as likely to become alcohol dependent as fast as someone younger than that. And the alcohol industry, they know this. They make a huge profit off of underage drinking. 20% of all alcohol consumed in the U.S. is consumed by minors, and the alcohol industry knows this. And so they are targeting our youth. They're creating products that are more appealing to our youth, and that is up there we have listed. The main products that they're making now are called Alco Pops and energy drinks, and then the ice beers that's listed up there. Liquor is the #1 drink of choice of our youth, then it's the Alco Pops, and it's the energy drinks. Beer is no longer up there, it's #4. And these products are fruity flavors. They're easy to drink. You can consume a lot of them in one setting because you don't have to acquire the taste like beer. They're cheap. You can get them at the grocery stores, convenience stores, gas stations, and next slide. Energy drinks. The reason why we're focusing on these is because of the content that's in them. Energy drinks are brewed as beer, and they're sold as beer, but yet they have a high alcohol content in them, so technically they should be a liquor, but due to laws, they're not. Other concerns with these is mixing the alcohol with caffeine. So caffeine's a stimulant, alcohol is a depressant, and when you mix those two, you get some really bad consequences that we're going to talk about in a little bit. There's no regulations for the labeling for these products, so the alcohol industries are making these products with these wild, vibrant labels, and nowhere on there does it say that, alcohol is in this product, very visible. So kids can carry these into schools, they can go into sporting events carrying these products, and you don't know if there's alcohol in them because there's many of non-alcoholic energy drinks as well, and it's really confusing. As well as they come in very large quantities. A normal beer should be 12 ounces. That's 1 serving size. These products are sold 24 ounces or more, and they have very large alcohol contents in them. Most of them are 12% or higher. Go ahead, Ryan. Okay, when you mix caffeine with alcohol, you get a very wide-awake drunk, okay? The caffeine kind of hides the effects that the alcohol is having on you, which allows a person to think that they're not drunk and they can consume a lot more of the product. This is a picture of a Four Loko, which I'm sure everyone has heard a lot about the Four Lokos. They were in the press a lot over the summer. And then next to it is a flask, and a lot of the alcohol industries are making more products for people to be able to hide their alcohol, like in a flask, and take them into sporting events or put them in your pockets or whatnot. And we do have more examples of these types of products if you guys are interested after the presentation. These are just some of the effects if you consume a lot of the alcohol. This is what you're vulnerable to. violence, traffic accidents, alcohol poisoning, and things like that. Go ahead, Brian. Okay, negative consequences of combining alcohol with caffeine. Caffeine and alcohol are natural diuretics, so if you consume a large quantity of the two, you can suffer from dehydration. Combining the strong stimulant with the very heavy depressant as the alcohol, you can suffer cardiac arrest, heart failures, different things like that. And also, obviously, consuming the alcohol with the stimulant, you are going to suffer coordination loss and balance loss, which can result in other injuries. Go ahead, Brian. Just recently in November, the FDA put out a letter to the alcohol industries that they were required to reformulate their products. So technically, we should not be seeing Four Locos and juice in the stores anymore with alcohol. So a lot of these products, we're supposed to take the caffeine out because the FDA said that the caffeine is not a good additive and it is a very high health risk. So as parents, if you're ever out in the community and you go into a gas station and you see these products and you see that they still do have the caffeine in them, you can report it to All On Board or to Keystone or our A&T to help us, because that's what we do, is try to help with these laws and try to pull these products so we keep our youth safe. Go ahead, Brian. And the next couple slides are just some warning signs that if you see your youth or your friends, they're acting delirious, physical signs like bloodshot eyes, they're slurring their speech, they have physical bruises or anything like that. Behavioral signs would be if they're missing school, if their personality has changed, if their they change their group of friends. All those different types of warning signs are signs of addiction or behavioral problems related to alcohol. So if you're interested, we have more information about this. I know we're allotted on time. And that's just a brief thing of alcohol energy drinks. I'm sorry. I don't know who's next.